What's up, guys? This is Linthio coming at you with a deck profile of my Noble Knights. Now, I really love this deck. It's a deck I've been playing around with for a while, testing it a fair bit. And yeah, so this is basically the deck profile. I'll go through some of the, obviously, the main cards if you don't understand what the deck does, because I haven't really seen this deck at all in the meta. It's just not viable, apparently. But yeah, so we'll get straight into it. 3 copies of Noble Knights Medrort. This is one of the new secrets that came out. It's an amazing card. Basically, it's a warrior, level 4, 1/7. That the card's treated as a normal monster when it's faced upon the field. And when equipped with a Noble Arms equip card, it basically gains the following effect. It becomes a dark. It gains a level, so it goes up to level 5. And you can, if it's the only card on your side of the field, so if it's the only monster, you can basically special summon a Noble Knight monster card from your deck, and special summon it to the field, and then you destroy an equipped card, equipped Noble Arms card. So basically, the combo is you do this, you equip a card to it, activate the card's effect. This effect summons something, pop the equipped card. Goes away, comes back, and then you can activate the effect again. But I'll go through one of the some of the kind of combos in a bit. Then we got 3 copies of Noble Knight Autorgus. Autorgus is basically just the vanilla 1818 attack and defense. Really good. Really like this card. It's very cool, and it plays in very well with Noble Knight Gawain. Gawain is basically if you control a light normal monster, you can special summon this card in face-up defense position. So this works with Medrort, and it also, as long as it's not equipped, and it works with Autorgus, so you can just go special summon, makes for nice rank 4 plays, and lots of spamming plays as well. So then we got the 1 copy of Noble Knight of Black Lanzolin. Lanzolin's really good. I really enjoy this card. It's should really only use 1 copy. Basically, you can send 1 light normal monster you control to the graveyard, special summon this card from your hand or deck, and basically you contribute a Noble Knight monster to add 1 Noble Knight Arms card from your deck to your hand. So basically you contribute itself, you contribute another one, you can, for example, summon Autorgus and then get this from hand or graveyard. So it's just really good to search out some things. It's nice to have a 2000 beta constantly coming out. So yeah, it's very nice. Works at 1 for me. Then we have the 2 Photon Thrasher. Photon Thrasher, a really good card, especially in this deck. It's got a lot of synergy. Works because it's got Warrior. You can a lot of plays. You can just go like normal Thrasher, Thrasher. You can normal the Autorgus, and then you can special Gawain. So you got 3 level 4 straight away there. So it's very nice. Then we got 2 Birdman. Birdman's really fun in this deck. Gives me a lot of plays for for the synchros, which I'll show you later on. But basically, one of the combos you can do. Basically, one of the combos you can do is basically summon the Autorgus, special the Gawain, bounce the Gawain for Birdman, then special Gawain again, because all you need is basically face up light, normal light for Gawain. So it's really good. So yeah, works well. Really enjoy that card, and gives me a lot of outs, which you'll see later. Then we got 2 Tragoedia. Tragoedia just works really well. You can have some hand advantage in this deck, and you can not. But Tragoedia is just a good last resort. You can just kind of sit back. This deck does need a tiny bit of setting up. So if you have Tragoedia, you can just kind of sit back and relax. Then we got the 1 Honest. Basically because a lot of them are light, and Honest is honest. Then we got 1 Blackluster Soldier, because I do play 5 Darks in total. Admittedly, 2 of those are Birdmen, so they can be banished, but it's really good just because it's BLS, and then the other Dark is Gauze, because Gauze is just nice to have. Don't really run that many traps in this deck, so Gauze is really easy to get out. So basically, that is the monster lineup, and then going on to spells. So Noble Arms. So we got Noble Arms. Affuditur, I can never pronounce that name, apologies. Basically, this is one of the best ones in my opinion. You equip it to a Noble Arms, well, you equip it to a Warrior, sorry, and it loses 500 attack permanently to pop a set card. That's a set monster or a set magic and trap. So that's really good, and if it is destroyed, you can use it again in the same turn. You can only use it once per turn, but it has to re-equip to a Noble Knight. But examples of this is you play this on like Photon Thrasher first turn, for example, pop face down, they MST this, goes away, comes back, pop the monster or another card. So it's just really nice. Using 3 is just really nice in this format, I think. Well, currently, because there's a lot of back row set. So yeah, it's just nice. Then we got 2 Noble Arms Caliburn. Basically, this is Dankito, I think it's called. I can't remember what that spell card's called. Basically, you gain 1,000 attack, 1,000 life points. Card gives 500 attack to a warrior, and you can also activate it, and it gives 500 life points to you. So basically, as I said before, if this card destroys, give it back, get another life points. So yeah, really nice. It's saved me quite a lot of times, if I'm honest. And then we've got 2 Noble Arms Gallatin. Gallatin is basically you gain 1,000 attack, and during each of your standby phases, the monster loses 200 attack. So it's really nice out to a lot of things. Gives Medraw up to 2/7, Photon Thrasher to 3/1. You know, it's just really nice, and just a good amount of attack. So I play 7 of those equips, and then 1 tech equip is Mage Power. Mage Power has saved my arse so many times. If you don't remember what this does, for each spell and trap card you control, you gain 500 attack, or the monster gains 500 attack and defense. This includes this card, so it's an automatic 500. I'm playing a lot of the Noble Arms cards. It does get quite beasty and very useful. So then going on to staples, we have 2 MST, because MST standard. Not really much to say about that. Thinking of cutting it to maybe 1. Just because of the pop-in face downs, but it's kind of needed, to be honest, just in case macros and such. Rota, because you're playing warriors. Pot of Avarice, because you fill up your graveyard pretty quickly. In fact, I'll just leave the ones here. So yeah, Rota, Pot of Avarice, Monster Reborn, Heavy Storm, and Dark Hole. There's not really much to say about them, they're just kind of the standards. And yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, Pot of Avarice works really well in my opinion. Just does wonders. Then going on to the traps, small trap lineup. We've got 2 Deep Prison. Deep Prison is Deep Prison, just helps get around some pesky problems. Then we've got 2 Bottomless. Bottomless is good. I really like it currently. But when Elemental Dragons come out, this is going to go, in my opinion. Just because, you know, they don't really do much to them. And then the final 2, which is 1 Mirror Force and a lone Fiendish Chain. They've been working well. Fiendish Chain saved my ass a couple of times. But yes, that's basically the the deck lineup. And there's 40 cards in the deck. So going on to the extra deck, we have Avalon Delta. It took me ages to find this card because it's just impossible to find. It's out of Storm of the Ragnarok and no one used to play it. But basically, it's really good in this deck. It works very nice with Birdman. And basically, you need a tuner and 1 or more light monsters. So really easy in this deck. And basically, it's just because of its ass is big. It's got 2,800 defense, so it's really nice to have it first turn to get it. Basically, the effect is if you control this face-up defense position monster during your end phase, you can add 1 equip spell card from your deck to your hand. So you can see how it works. I can search any of my equips and set up for next turn or following turns. Many times I've had this and I've got a couple of searches off because you can just sit there. And as I said, this deck does sometimes need a little bit of time to set up, so this is a great card to help set up. Then we've got 1 Power Tool Dragon, kind of for the same reason the Violent Delta. Power Tool Dragon, just if I'm in a tight situation, just gets that card quickly. And I can also choose like Mage Power, for example, in the Gallatins. So what I normally do is choose 2 Mage Power and 2 Gallatins. If I've got another monster on the field, it's just basically, yeah, I'm going to run over your monster. You just choose which one you want me to run over with. And then the final one is Seven Swords Warrior. It's been working alright. I might switch it out for a Black Rose, to be honest, but I don't know. But basically, Seven Swords Warrior, you equip once per turn when you equip a spell card to it, do 800 damage to them, and you can destroy 1 to, well, you can send 1. If it was destroy, it'd be amazing, because it doesn't activate the equip effects. But you can send 1 to destroy 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. So it's quite nice. It pops your opponent's monster, but yeah. So going on to the XYZs, we got Vulgasaurus, we have Adrius and Tyrius. Kind of very standard level 5s because you can do level 5 plays with Medraut and Lanzalin. I'll show you that in a little minute. But yeah, so they're kind of the standard ones. Voxosaurus is busted. Then we got the one copy of Artorigus. It's not Artorigus, sorry. King of the Noble Knights. And basically he's good. He does get used. Kinda. He's kind of a bit of a last resort, to be honest. Quick ruling on this. Starlight Road doesn't affect him. Mainly because by the time you have targeted, the effect doesn't resolve because when it's difficult to explain. It basically doesn't know how many cards it's going to target until resolution, so therefore it can't be Starlight Road can't be chained. So just a very important thing to note there. Then we have Black Hole. I'll go through these very quickly. Starlight, what is it called now? Oh, Starliege Paladinema, sorry. Hate that name. Shockmaster, Abyss Dweller. I should move these up very quickly. Abyss Dweller, Garrier Cowboy, Maestroke. Then we got the final, where am I going to put these? Buggered this up, haven't I? Sorry. So yeah, Maestroke, the one copy of Excalibur, and the one copy of Blade Armor Ninja. Yeah, these are going to change, especially when the Hidden Arsenal comes out. I'm going to definitely put in possibly Larval Chain, definitely Daugusto Emerald. What else? And when the next set comes out, Constellar Omega is definitely going to go into this because it gives the deck a nice little bit of boost. So yeah, that's what's going to be the changes. But yeah, so far that's a deck. This is definitely only the first version. There are many more versions to come. I'll show you some quick plays first. So say you've got a Noble Knight. Let me just quickly set up for you. We'll give two options. So we have first turn, Medrot, and you have either Caliburn or whatever the flaming one this one is. For example, we'll go with this. Equip to that, Medrot goes to level 5 in a dark. Activate this effect, pop face down. Activate Medrot's effect, special summon one Noble Knight from your deck. You can special summon Lanzelin. Effect to pop one of your equip cards. Pop. And then it comes back because of its effect to equip to a Noble Knight. Equip it to Medrot so it goes back up to a level 5. Activates effect again to pop another face down. And then you can overlay. This disappears and you overlay into whatever you want. So for example, Voxosaurus. And the same example really using Caliburn. But basically, yeah, Caliburn, you can activate effect of Caliburn, gain 500 effect, to special summon Lanzelin. Pop, comes back, another 500, gain 1,000 life points, and you've also set up with a level 5 exceed. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you like the deck. It's really such a fun deck, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Tell me what you think of it. I'm really looking forward to the new support that's coming out. We don't know what it is yet, but it's definitely confirmed. It's already up on the Konami site saying that there are Noble Knight cards coming out, and I think there's going to be more coming out in Judgment of Light, to be honest. So that'll be really, really nice. But yeah, thank you very much, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and feel free to comment, subscribe, like.